I don't know who the grant writer is now.
Do we have?
Did we even receive a grant?
That's something we do.
That's something we gotta look at, and I don't know how many people saw the Lexington paper probably 3 or 4 weeks ago that Bill Gates, which I gave a couple of you, the article, but of course Mr. Jim Booth is on that board, and pretty much if you write the grant up, and what they tell me, just about they're sending you money on just about anything that you send in. So if you'll look that up, and hopefully, I'll be willing to. I'd like to help on as far as grant. We got to look at those avenues, and I don't know who the grant writer is, and I don't know how much they're getting paid. I like to know if we're getting our money's worth. Like I said, it's that's a very important avenue that we need to look at. And I don't know how many people saw that in the paper, in the Lexington paper, the $3.5 million or something that they've got available. See that? So I think we need to look at that.
Okay, but I did want you to understand that we did take the 4% increase last year. The past board did, and we should be $600,000 more than what we got the previous year. And we're in the red. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me how we ended last year meeting everything, and we got $600,000 more this year. Supposed to, or we're supposed to.
And that's one of the variables.
Yeah, it's one of the variables.
We depend on.
And we've had
Either
less
we're getting
money.
hoodooed here, either we're getting hoodooed here or over.
No, I'm not saying we're being hoodooed. I would say, I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything. I'm just saying that I don't know where it's gone. Apparently we haven't gotten.
It could be, I'm sorry, but it could be taxes that are sent from a different department, like from the state. I don't know where all the taxes. This is new to me. I've asked Dr. Kissinger a couple of years to track it all and check it. Franchise me, I'll know where it comes from. On my minerals comes from the state, not anything local. So that's not trackable, and that's like, if people pay property taxes, some do, some don't. It's not a definite number when we're looking at end of the year balance. And some of these taxes come from different departments. Our utility tax comes from the state. So there's different areas, and the property taxes hits a lot of areas. I'm trying to refine that area and find out what comes from where. I'm working on that.
So do we have a record of how much we received as far as grant money, what we received? Do we have that?
You mean new grants?
Whatever.
Yes, I have. Yes.
So how much did it give?
What's money we get grant?
Oh, well, no, I don't have a number. A number. That's okay. We have like 20 grants. So for me to just give you a ballpark, I'd have to.
Who was our grant writer?
I believe Mrs. Elliott is our grant writer.
Still doing that?
That is, I believe she is the designated grant writer.
Okay, how's she paid for that? No. I'm just wondering if she's paid. I don't mean if she's paid like a percentage.
I'm not sure if I can. Someone will have to help me out. I'm not sure if I can give you that information.
Okay,
That's
well, I just wondered,
issue.
if a person is paid like a percentage of the grant.
No, they're not paid that way.
Okay.
Whoever
No,
this
they're just
person
on
Can you
is,
do
I
that?
mean,
I mean, can you tell somebody a grant writer, every grant you get, they should get a percent of that grant? Is that?
Depending on the grant, yes, you can use it for a salary.
That's what I do.
Title
The
I
grant
is
you
grant.
get 5%.
on the National Education Association can put you on the track as what all kinds of grants are available out there. I mean, this
And
is,
excuse me, and since we're kind of discussing, I need to clarify something about the salary freeze. It was approved last board meeting. So anyone, we're getting ready to do July paydays. So anyone that we pay in July at that first pay before the board meets, their salary is going to be frozen. And that's the 240-day people, not contract, not teachers contract in August, the first pay there. But if you're a 240-day person, your first payday in July, if the board's intentions is to rescind it, I'm not, what their intentions are, but it will be frozen because that was a board order. And then come back if they do rescind it, and I'm not sure what their intentions are. If they do, then we will back pay anyone paydays different. That's, they may have some.
So if you're 240 day come July, you're not getting paid unless you rescind this previous
No,
one.
you'll get paid. you'll get paid the same as you are this year.
You
You
just
just
won't
won't
get
get
the
your
stipend.
experience raise. Yeah, but now, that doesn't affect you, that's what
Okay, I'm what, you know, I want the union guy, I mean, I want the union guy.
Another, another thing, you know, it's, I know it's looking really bad, and I had a chance to talk to Mr. U.B. Collins face to face. Not only are we looking at budget cuts, and, you know, we're getting less money coming in. We've not asked for a raise in because we knew the money's not there. We took a 2-day hit. We were on a 187-day contract. We went down to 185. We've not asked the board for money because we know it's not there. And
I appreciate it.
right that. And talking to Yubi, he said, get ready because you're going to take a big hit in health insurance. Increased co-pays, higher deductibles. So it's, you know, it's going to get pretty bad. So we've got to find a way to work together to solve our problems because.
And I'm glad that you understand that. I mean, I'm glad that you as a union representative, you know, please understand, I mean, I don't want anybody to get the impression, because I've been on your side before, I've been on that side of the table, that I'm bowing to pressure. I mean, I want to always go, oh yeah, he caved in. No, I want to do the right thing. That's it. I mean, that's it. And if the right thing was not to do, I would do that too. If the
We want to make sure all kids are getting 100% education.
Everybody is covered.
That
And we do
they
right
can
by
get
everybody.
to their academic meets, that they can get to their ball games, that their bus drivers can get them there. And then if there's anything extra, then we'll talk raises.
Yeah.
But once the kids are taken care of, then.
Yeah, I think raises right now are, yeah, I think so.
We got a question on the back.
Yes, I have a question, please. Now, the teachers that are affected by this freeze that you guys just kind of voted for, why don't we ask, or do we have a number who actually would voluntarily say, okay, go ahead and freeze it? Because how I see it, my husband is a teacher, and he would be affected by it as well. But I know that if this is something that I can, or we can contribute to saving the school system from going more in the hole or being taken over by the state, we would at least temporarily, you know, get that option. So do we know a number that maybe some teacher would say, go ahead, give us a freeze? Do we know that? Or is it all the ones that are affected by it say, no, we need to have that paid? Which I understand some teachers, like you, completely understand, but some teachers, maybe not.
The kicker on that is,
I'm just saying.
you can make it because your husband draws 100% disability from military, plus he works in the
Okay,
district.
first off,
and-
let's get this straight.
Hey, I know
Okay, I
your
earned
story,
it.
buddy.
I earned it.
I know your
If you
story.
did any half the time I did, you would have did too. So come here and
I
throw
know
my
your
numbers
story.
around.
Okay, can I just,
Give me a break.
can I just maybe
I'll tell you, take
finish
your butt out
before
there,
I was
put your
kind
butt
of
in front
rudely
of her.
interrupted?
See, hide behind that jacket.
Can I just maybe finish? Okay. Now, it doesn't matter what pay. And like I said, I totally respect the, I don't know the name, but we all probably have been there. You might think just because he was in the military, we have not been there. Yes, we have. We have bills too. We have a daughter that just graduated college. We are all in the same boat. And if we choose to say, okay, hey, you know, let's go ahead and take the freeze for 6 months to wait for some of the projections to come through to help our school system, do we have that option? That's what I'm asking. I'm not asking all the teachers to go ahead and say, yeah, let's go ahead and take the, you know, I'm just trying to, is
I don't
is
think
there
you can do it by a
options?
case-by-case
And I
basis like
appreciate
that.
y'all for doing that, you know.
I just,
I don't think there's any way to.
because if I budget, or if we budget